l'interrogation négative. So actually, when we have a normal and classic sentence in French, we will first start with the subject, then we will have the verb, le verbe, donc sujet, verbe, and then after that, we just put the rest of the sentence, le reste de la phrase. Okay, I won't get into details here just because we only focus on l'interrogation and how to ask a question. And so the proper way, the official and normal way of asking a question is to change the order of the sentence, and you will first put your verb here, then you will have the subject, okay, and the rest of the sentence will follow. Don't forget to put this point d'interrogation because it's a question. Okay, so remember, normally you should first with the verb, then the subject, and after that the rest of the sentence, et le point d'interrogation at the end. But of course, the title implies that we are covering l'interrogation négative. So when you get a sentence at the negative form, then you have the subject, le sujet, then you get ne, remember, your verb, and then pas here, and the rest of the sentence. Okay? Donc sujet, ne, verbe, pas, reste de la phrase. And now this is when it becomes a bit tricky, because the question is, how can we use all these elements to make a question? Because of course the order will be different. So the thing that you get to keep in mind is that the first part we will have to move will be ne. And so you will start your question with ne. Then will come the verb, le verbe. After that will come the subject, le sujet. Then pas, and of course the rest of the sentence et le point d'interrogation. So keep in mind that you first start with ne, okay, it can be quite tricky, but then keep in mind that you should start with ne. Then you put your verb, and then the thing that you get to keep in mind is that you won't put pas right after your verb. It could be a reflex, and many students tend to make this mistake, but then you will first put the subject, then you will put your pas here. Okay, remember, so ne, then verb, sujet, pas, and the rest of the sentence. Okay, so let's see one example. So basically, if we've got a normal sentence like il vient ce soir, so if you want to change it to a question, then it will become vient-il. Okay, so you change the order. Vient-il ce soir? If we have the negative form, il ne vient pas ce soir, so what will it become? I leave you 5 seconds to think and to try to remember what I've been telling you a few seconds ago. Okay, so now have a look. So remember, you first start with ne, then you put your verb. Remember, right after the verb comes the subject, and finally you will have your pas here. Okay, then the rest, ce soir. Ne vient-il pas ce soir? So il vient ce soir is becoming vient-il ce soir? Il ne vient pas ce soir. Ne vient-il pas ce soir? And that's it.